From covert extractions in pirate-infested waters to high-risk rescues under enemy fire, these boats aren't made for show, they're engineered for one thing: saving lives at breakneck speed. Armed with elite tech, stealth frames, and pulse-pounding velocity, they redefine rescue. Join us as we reveal the 10 fastest hostage rescue tenders in the world. 10. Defender-class boat, U.S. Coast Guard. It slices through coastal waters like a scalpel. Small, fast, and utterly unforgiving. Blink once and it's already at your side. The Defender class is the backbone of America's coastal defense. With a top speed of over 46 knots, this small but ferocious vessel is armed with twin 225 horsepower outboards and a lightweight aluminum hull that allows it to maneuver like a jet ski on steroids. Primarily deployed for port security and coastal hostage situations, it thrives in congested areas where larger vessels would get trapped or delayed. It's part of the U.S. Coast Guard's Rapid Response Fleet, able to deploy at a moment's notice for interdiction, boarding, or urgent evacuations. But what really makes it legendary among naval crews? Its reliability. Built for quick deployment, it's often the first on scene and the last to retreat, earning it the nickname the Bulldog of the Coast. Now, here's a fun twist. Some Defender-class boats are also used in VIP extraction drills, where simulated hostage scenarios are run in real cities under complete secrecy. And just wait until you see the cold water beast at number 9. 9. RS Adar Ulstein. In the icy waters of Norway, rescues aren't just risky, they're ruthless. This vessel was made to face both the cold and the chaos. The RS Adar Ulstein is a high-tech beast operated by the Norwegian Sea Rescue Society, capable of reaching up to 40 knots through freezing swells, gale-force winds, and pure Arctic darkness. It doesn't just survive in these conditions, it dominates them. Equipped with water jet propulsion, it trades propellers for jet speed and surgical agility, allowing it to maneuver where most boats can't even drift. Its onboard AI-assisted radar maps terrain and traffic in real time, even during whiteouts. And its aerial drone integration scans multiple kilometers ahead, giving operators full situational awareness during active missions. Named after maritime legend Adar Ulstein, this boat was funded by one of the largest public donations in Norway's rescue history, a tribute to innovation that now saves lives. And here's the wild part. It's been used in live hostage recovery drills off oil platforms, where extraction teams face 60-knot winds inside freezing wind tunnels. 8. St. Abb's lifeboat Thomas Tunnuk. It wasn't built by a government, it wasn't funded by the military, but in the most dangerous inlets of the UK, this is the boat they trust. The Thomas Tunnuk, based in St. Abbs, Scotland, is an independent lifeboat that slices through water at 40 knots, hugging razor-sharp cliffs and narrow channels where larger rescue vessels simply can't go. It operates in some of the UK's most treacherous coastal terrain, wave-battered caverns, sudden drop-offs, and dangerous swell zones. It was named after a local hero and funded by community support, including the well-known Tunnuk's confectionery family. But make no mistake, this boat isn't sweet. It's rugged, reinforced, and designed for precision rescues in high-risk conditions that would destroy lesser vessels. When armed threats or fugitives vanish into Scotland's cliffside caves, this lifeboat becomes the silent shadow behind them. No lights, no hesitation, just pure speed and purpose. And here's the twist. It has no formal government support. Yet it saved dozens of lives where even national rescue teams couldn't reach in time. Up next, number 7 doesn't fight chaos, it controls it, one joystick movement at a time. 7. Fasmer FRB6400. Imagine navigating a hostage recovery mission with a joystick in your hand, at 33 knots, surrounded by fire, smoke, and wind turbines. The Fasmer FRB6400 isn't a military craft, but it's been deployed in operations that make warships sweat. Built in Germany, this offshore emergency tender is used around oil rigs, wind farms, and high-risk platforms where explosions, piracy, or medical crises can hit without warning. What makes it different? Its foam-cored hull reduces weight and absorbs shock. But the real magic lies in its joystick precision control, which lets one operator thread through narrow service corridors or perform exact docking even mid-storm. This boat doesn't carry weapons, but it delivers speed, stability, and surgical accuracy during extractions. It's often used to recover crew or transport elite responders under severe threat conditions. And during a 2022 North Sea drill, it successfully navigated through controlled fire zones and debris fields faster than any vessel in its class. But if you think 33 knots is intense, wait until number 6 launches in under 90 seconds. 6. Euro Offshore Fast Rescue Craft. Some boats are flashy. This one is everywhere, and that's what makes it lethal. The Euro Offshore Fast Rescue Craft cruises at 30 knots, but its true power lies in how quickly it hits the water. Launched from a mothership in under 90 seconds, it comes fully loaded with responders, ready to chase, intercept, or evacuate before anyone knows what's happening. Used by marine contractors, coast guards, and private defense teams, it's the ultimate multi-role vessel. Whether it's smuggler takedowns, hostage extractions, or law enforcement stings, this craft thrives in tight harbors, chaotic offshore platforms, and conflict-prone coasts. Its reinforced hull absorbs impact and withstands pressure. Its compact, agile frame lets it slide into spaces even helicopters won't risk landing over. And during a mock hostage drill off West Africa, it reached the target vessel before drone surveillance even completed its sweep. That's not just fast, that's tactical dominance. This boat is designed to vanish from its mothership and reappear beside a threat before radios even start reporting. Still with me? Because number 5 isn't about versatility, it's a US Navy Interceptor built for pure adrenaline and pure pursuit. 5. Brunswick 11M Interceptor. Now, we're entering serious territory. With a verified top speed of 55 knots, the Brunswick LM Interceptor is a high-speed monster used by the US Navy and elite law enforcement units across the globe. This isn't a chase boat, it's a hunter. Sleek, long, and aggressively fast. It's built for coastal interdiction, high-risk pursuits, and hostage extractions under direct fire. When suspects flee across water and there's no time for hesitation, this is the vessel that gets deployed. What makes it brutal? Its deep V hull cuts clean through choppy seas at breakneck speed, without losing control. With ballistic armor, shock-mitigating seats, and reinforced helm controls, it's designed for high-G chases where failure is not an option. During a 2021 counter-piracy exercise, this boat outran 2 smuggler vessels through both open sea and canal turns, earning praise for its stability and maneuverability under pressure. Some insiders call it the Batmobile of the sea, and for good reason. But hold that thought, because number 4 operates where even the ocean turns to ice, and it still pulls hostages out alive. 4. CCGS Cape Ann, Canada. Glaciers, icebergs, sub-zero swells, most boats don't belong here, but the Cape Ann does. As part of Canada's elite search and rescue SAR fleet, the CCGS Cape Ann may clock just 25 knots, but its true dominance isn't in speed. It's in where it dares to go. This vessel is built for the kind of frozen, windswept chaos that would destroy ordinary hulls and freeze rescue efforts in place. With a deep V hull, reinforced frame, and high bollard pull, Cape Ann is used to tow damaged vessels through brutal ice fields, navigate around glaciers, and perform hostage extractions when the mercury drops below survival. In addition to being a rescue vessel, it is the last hope when everything else is too late or too far. Known across naval SAR units as the Arctic Anchor, this boat is the first to show up and the last to leave, even when blizzards bury radar and communications drop to static. In one Canada-US joint Arctic drill, Cape Ann performed an offshore hostage recovery during an actual snowstorm. The result? It reached the target zone before air support was even cleared for liftoff. It's not flashy, it's not fast, but in the North's worst nightmares, this is the boat that saves lives. And now we head into darker waters. Number 3 doesn't avoid storms, it challenges them head-on. and if you flip it, it flips right back. 3. USCG 47-foot motor lifeboat. You can flip it, slam it, drench it in 20-foot waves. It still won't stop. Meet the USCG 47-foot motor lifeboat, America's heavy weather warrior, tearing through chaos at 25 knots, even when the ocean wants everything gone. This vessel is more than a rescue craft. It's the only vessel in its class engineered to roll and recover. Flip it upside down in a rogue wave, it rights itself in under 10 seconds and keeps going like nothing happened. Used extensively for surf zone hostage rescues, it's made for the kind of punishment that snaps cargo ships in half. Its fully enclosed cabin shields against shrapnel and spray, while shock-mounted seating and ballistic-rated windows make sure the crew stays mission-ready in hurricane conditions. During one infamous rescue near Oregon's Cape Disappointment, this beast recovered all passengers from a capsized yacht. In 14-foot swells and 80-kilometer-mile-an-hour winds, the chopper was grounded. The lifeboat wasn't. When every other option fails, this is the boat that answers the call. Calm, brutal, and unsinkable. But Europe's next entry? It's bigger, smarter, and launches its own boat mid-mission. Stick with me. Number 2 is coming in hot. 2. DGZRS Herman Marweed. We're not just talking about a boat, it's a floating rescue empire. The DGZRS Herman Marweed holds the title of Europe's largest search and rescue cruiser, cruising at 25 knots with the confidence of a warship, even when deployed into deep-sea hostage zones and piracy hotspots. Built for the German Maritime Search and Rescue Service, it operates far offshore, in pitch-black storms and under extreme duress. But what truly sets it apart is this: a deployable high-speed daughter boat that launches mid-mission straight from the stern. While one crew manages mission control from the mothership, the secondary team is already en route, faster, lower, and ready to breach. This cruiser has responded to ferry disasters, medical emergencies, and hijack simulations, all with precision and coordination. During a 2020 NATO exercise, it led a 5-nation operation, successfully rescuing hostages from a freighter under live simulation, without a single delay in extraction timing. It's more than a vessel, it's a command center with teeth, one that turns crises into choreography. But now we've arrived at the end. Number 1 is classified, stealthy, faster than you can react, and it was made to vanish. 1. WP-18 Special Forces Interceptor. No markings, no flag, no warning. If you see it coming, it's already too late. The WP-18 Special Forces Interceptor is the fastest known military rescue vessel on the planet, tearing across the water at a blistering 65 to 70 knots. But it's not designed to chase, it's built to ambush. Crafted with a carbon fiber hull and engineered for stealth operations, this vessel generates an ultra-low radar signature and barely leaves a wake. It's the ghost ship of modern warfare used for hostage extractions, special forces insertions, and blackout raids in hostile waters. Sources suggest the WP-18 has been deployed in classified missions across the Gulf, where hostages were recovered without a single gunshot, because the enemy never knew it arrived. But the wildest part? This interceptor can launch from aircraft carriers, submarines, or even be airdropped from modified cargo planes, making it one of the most flexible and feared assets in modern naval special ops. It's fast, it's silent, it's lethal, and by the time it shows up, you're already out. Stick around, because the next countdown, even faster, even darker, and way more dangerous. These boats are not just boats, they're lifelines in the deadliest waters on Earth. And now you've seen the fastest of them all. So if speed, stealth, and survival fascinate you, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your favorite vessel, and stick around. Because the next mission, it's even faster and far more dangerous.